Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Gorillasinheels. Today I wanted to share with you my 10-step nightly skincare routine. I don't do all 10 steps every night, sometimes it's about 7 to 8 steps, depending on how my skin is feeling. For those of you who have watched my drugstore videos from Japan, Korea and France, I'll also be featuring my favorite items in today's video. As I go through my 10-step skincare routine, you would see that there is a mixture of pricier products, but I also rely heavily on drugstore products, which are so affordable and they really do the work. The very first step is of course cleansing, and I always use a double cleanse method. This Shu Uemera is my go-to. You can see I'm almost done with it. I've been using this for the last 20 years and this is something that I will not miss from my skincare routine. Shu Uemera is the one that I use when I'm not traveling, so I have this at home, but I also use the Elemis version. You know that I love this. This is the product that I talked about in my Boots drugstore video, and the other variations I use is the one from Lululud, which I got from Japan. I finished using that already, as well as the Zero Cleansing Balm from Korea. This first step is really important because it helps to remove your makeup, and even if you're not wearing makeup for that day, I highly recommend going through this first step anyway because it helps to take off the sunblock and any sort of grime and dirt that you have built on your skin throughout the day. The second step is the second part of my cleansing routine. The Shiseido Clarifying Cleansing Foam is the product I've been using for again 20 years. It's really gentle and it leaves my face squeaky clean after. The Perfect Whip is a very similar formula. I talked about this in my Japan must-buy drugstore video. It's only $2 to $3 US and it's very similar in formula at 10% of the price. I alternate between these two, and when I'm traveling, I usually bring the Senka Perfect Whip version and I usually grab a travel size. If you're going to Japan, pick up the Perfect Whip version. These also make for excellent presents. So once I'm done cleansing my face, I usually use a facial device. So for those of you who have watched my channel for the last 1 year or so, you would know that I get a lot of my skincare recommendations from my best friend who is a doctor. And she was the one who recommended me getting the Currentbody LED face mask. So I bought the older version, which only has the red light therapy, which helps in anti-aging, and I've been using this for more than a year. Recently, I was watching the Asian Boss Girl podcast where Helen was talking about her preparations for her wedding, and she highly recommended using an LED mask. And that was when I was like, I need to start using it again. And during that time, Currentbody sent me an updated version of their LED mask. I've been using it the last 2 months and I really love it. Honestly, if you're looking for a facial device, I highly recommend Currentbody. If you read their reviews online, you would know that they're the #1 LED mask in the market. This upgraded version is a 4-in-1. They have the anti-aging, which is the red light therapy, so similar to the older version that I have. So the older version only has the red light therapy, but this time they also have the restoring version, which comes in yellow light, the brightening, which is the green light therapy, and the complete, which is a mixture of lights. I really love that you have so many options and you can choose what sort of setting you would like depending on your skin concerns or depending on how your skin is feeling that day. I've been using this for the last 2 months and I'm so happy with the results. It really makes my face brighter and I feel like it has improved the fine wrinkles on my face. This is so lightweight. It's only 10 minutes a day and the battery lasts a long time. So it's also perfect for traveling, and because it's so secure, you don't have to lie down in bed. I actually go about doing my errands in the house while I have this on my face. If you're interested in trying this out, I have a special discount code for all of you. I'll leave the code up here and down in the description box below. I feel like the LED face mask is really suitable for people of all ages. Don't wait until you're in your 40s or 50s to start. Even if you're in your 20s or 30s, really start investing in a good facial device because it really complements your skincare very well, and you need to start the anti-aging treatment now. For my routine, I use a toner, and I've been using the Paula's Choice Pore Reducing Toner for about 3 to 4 years. I use this in the morning and at night. It's really great in addressing your pores. And then the fifth step, I use this only maybe 3 to 4 times a week. It's the Paula's Choice 2% BHA liquid exfoliant. So this is salicylic acid, which really helps to unclog your pores, and it also helps to even tone and smoothen your face. So this is something that I cannot live without. It's so effective, and a huge bottle like this goes a long way. So yes, step 4 is the toner and step 5 is the salicylic acid. Step 6 would be my serums, and this is my favorite part of my skincare routine. So I have a few of my holy grails here, and I use a combination of them depending on the day itself. Décolleté, this is, you know, my holy grail. I talked about this in my what to buy from Japan video. It immediately plumps up your face, and if you're going to Japan, get this from the airports because you get it tax-free. So this is Décolleté, and yes, it's a little bit pricey, but it's worth every penny. The second serum, which I've also been using, I think I've gone through 20 to 30 bottles of this, is the Innisfree Green Tea Serum. I raved about this in my Korean drugstore video. And this one is much more affordable. It really helps to hydrate your skin, and as you know, green tea has a lot of antioxidants, so it really helps to brighten, protect the skin, and I feel like it also helps in anti-aging. And because it's a lot more affordable and because it glides so nicely on the skin, this is the serum I usually use if I'm guashing my face that day. Third one, which I love, is the Celebon Deep Essence Serum. You can buy this from Japan even though you're not visiting Japan physically. You can buy it via Buyee, and you can also use my discount code down below. So this one is a lot thicker. I tend to use this on days when, you know, I'm just lazy and I don't want to go through so many layers of skincare. Then this is the one I reach for. All three of them, I highly recommend them. Innisfree one is more budget friendly. The Décolleté one is more expensive but worth every single penny. After my serums, that's when I usually put my eye cream before I do the guasha step. And for eye creams, I've spoken about this extensively. So at the top range, you have the Su eye cream, which has ginseng inside. I finished using that, so let me just put a picture here. The second one, which I really love, is the Elixir eye cream. This is under the Shiseido family. It's a Japanese brand. You can tell that I'm almost done with it. And then for two other more affordable versions, it would be the Meishoko eye cream, which is one of the award-winning eye creams that you can pick up in the Japanese drugstore, as well as the Innisfree Orchid Elixir eye cream, which you can pick up from Korea. So those two I've also been using a ton. I've run out of them, so I'll put a picture up here. But eye creams are such important steps in the skincare routine because the skin under your eyes are very thin, and they really need that extra moisture. Remember to start early because the wrinkles around your eye area are usually one of the first to appear. Even if you are in your late teens, 20s, 30s, already start using eye cream. I cannot emphasize how important it is. So after putting my serums and my eye creams, that's when I start using either my Guasha or my Refa face roller. So this Guasha, I got it from Sephora. It's very light and easy to use. And the Refa face roller is something that I also bought directly from Japan, from Buyee. These are really simple tools, but I feel that they make a difference in tightening your skin. And how I use the Guasha most of the time is for my under eyes. I try to do this at least for 1 or 2 minutes every night to depuff my eyes and just to tighten my skin. So after my serums and guashing my face, that's when the actives come in. The three important ingredients are vitamin A, which is retinol, vitamin B, which is niacinamide, and vitamin C. I usually don't use all three of them in the same session. The next step is Paula's Choice 10% Niacinamide Booster. I love this product. It's great for refining pores and smoothing texture. So sometimes when I feel like I want the niacinamide to be a lot stronger on my skin, I put this before my serum because it's very lightweight and it absorbs into the skin pretty fast. So after niacinamide, I would either use vitamin C or retinol, depending on what I feel like that day. So my two favorite retinol products, the first one, that's the A313 product. I've ran out of that. And the second product, which I really love, is the Paula's Choice 1% Retinol Treatment. I feel like it's not too harsh, but if it's your first time using any sort of retinol, then maybe start with once or twice a week. So retinol, as you know, is great for anti-aging, and it's really a must-have ingredient in my skincare routine. And then on days where my skin is feeling a little bit sensitive and I don't really feel like putting on retinol, that's when I use vitamin C. And the one I love is from Youth. It's 100% made in Japan. It comes in little sachets like this. You can just peel it off and then layer it on your face. It's really moisturizing and hydrating, not drying at all. So I really love this and cannot recommend it enough. So the last step is when you lock it all in, and I use either the Laneige sleeping mask or a sheet mask. So this is the one that I used last night. This is the AHC Premium Hydra Soother Cellulose Mask, and this works very well for hydration. And I usually keep this on for 20 minutes, pets all the excess onto my face and chest. And for days when I'm not using a sheet mask, the Laneige water sleeping mask is my go-to. This is my holy grail. Again, I've been using this for 15-20 years, and this is something that I would purchase over and over again. I feel like it just helps to lock all the products on my face, and it just feels really good as a final layer as I go to sleep. And in the morning, my face always feels hydrated and plump. Before I end off, I just want to say that I'm not a skincare expert. This is just what works for me and what I've been using over the last couple of years. Let me know what are some of your must-have products in your nightly skincare routine, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. Thank you all for watching. Have a great week ahead, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care and goodbye.